Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking another one of my videos. I know I have been gone for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm so sorry guys, but I am back after my little break. And in this video I just want to show you 3 different ways that you can do French tips on press-on nails. You could also do this on acrylic nails as long as it's gel polish, because that is what we're going to be working with today. So let's jump straight into it. So for each of the nails, I'm going to do 2 to 3 layers of this gel polish, and then we'll get started on the line work. Okay, so for the first technique, the easiest way I can explain this is painting an upside down A shape. So I started with 2 diagonal lines just going towards the tip of the nail, and then I did a line across those to make an upside down A shape. With this method, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it definitely should be as neat as you could possibly make it. And as you can see here, I'm just going over the lines again to make sure I'm happy with them, and then I'm going to start filling in those gaps. At this point, you could either fill in the gaps with this small brush, or you could switch to a bigger brush, but I just used the small brush so I could be as precise as possible. As you can see, I have the majority of the gaps covered, but it's not done yet. I'm going to go into those round corners and try to round them off as much as possible. But looking back, it's not as round as it could have been, but you can still tell that it's a French tip. So yeah, just go back into your nail and try to round off those edges. One good thing about painting nails on press-on nails is the fact that you can hold the nail by itself. So as you can see here, I am twisting and turning the nail to help me get the line as neat as possible. Whereas if it was on someone's hand, it might be a bit harder or take more practice to get a perfect finish. Now, as you can see, I'm going in with a bigger brush because I've done the hard work. I just need to make the white pop a bit more. Oh, and by the way, I did cure the nail. This is me applying the second layer of the white polish. So with the bigger brush, I'm obviously able to do it quicker because now I know what I'm working with. I will try and link these brushes below because if you've noticed, I have got some new brushes and I do like them. So if you're interested, I will link below the brushes and do check them out. I do think they're really good. But yeah guys, it's as simple as that. That is our first technique for a French tip done. Moving on to the next one. This is one that I actually do. If you have watched a few of my videos, you know that I already do this with my French tips. However, I don't know if it's the most like precise looking or professional looking, or just, I don't know, maybe I'm just being overly critical. But with all that being said, I do think it's the easiest, well for me personally, it's the easiest and quickest way to do a French tip nail. But if you're looking for something more precise, it may not be the one unless you, I don't know, perfect it somehow. Wow guys, I really just talked through all of that. I am so sorry for rambling, but if you need an explanation for what I just did, as you saw with the pink nudie color, I just did a semicircle. I don't know if you can call it a semicircle, but halfway through the nail, or at least maybe less than halfway. I think I did a bit too much, but yeah, a semicircle with more of sharp edges so that when I do the white polish, it looks like a French tip. So as you can see with the white polish, I'm just filling in the rest of the nail tip, and I'm doing my best, as you saw previously, to get it into a perfect curved French tip. I really hope that wasn't a terrible explanation. I am not the best at explanations, but I hope you can see exactly what I mean. Once I filled in the tip as precisely as I could, I then cured it and went in for a second coat to make the white pop as always. I also clearly used the second layer of gel polish as an opportunity to clean up my terrible line work, but I got it as smooth as I could. Moving on to our third and final technique. This is one I've seen that's quite popular and that probably you even use yourself. I am yet to use this all the time, but so far I do like it. And it's basically just taking a thin long brush and swiping left to right to connecting curves of the white polish, and then you can go in to filling in the gaps when you're happy with your line work. Of course, it didn't go that smoothly for me. My lines were a bit crooked, guys. So, I mean, if you have a steady hand, this would be perfect for you. But for me, it did take a little bit of patience to even get a decent smooth curve. But I'm trying my best. And yeah, once I was happy with it, I just filled in the rest with a larger brush. And it was okay. I think it turned out the best out of all of the three techniques. Let me know what you think. Or just let me know what technique you prefer to use. This video isn't even sponsored or anything, but I do have to hype these brushes because without it, my line work would be even more terrible. But I just think the brush itself helped. So if you can find decent brushes, then do invest in good brushes because these really helped me do the French tips. But anyways, after my first layer of white polish, I cured it for 60 seconds and then I'm going back in with a second layer. Okay, so now I have sorted out my lines as best as possible, and here we are. These are the three French tips done. I'm just applying a shine finish top coat and I'll cure that for 60 seconds. But otherwise, guys, this is the end. Like, let me know what you think. As you know, I really prefer the last technique because I just think it looks the best and the most natural. As I said before, do let me know your favorites or what you prefer, or maybe there's just something completely different that I don't know about, then do let me know. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I will link below my Etsy, my Instagram, my website. I'll try and link below the products I use in this video as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.